My name is Amokelani Mahungu, and I am a PhD candidate in the Faculty of Health Science, Department of Medicine, and Division of Neurology. My research project is focused on identifying disease causing genetic changes using genomics tools in individuals with complex inherited neuromuscular disorders. My hobbies include singing, dancing, hiking. I love outdoor activities and eating, but unfortunately, I do not enjoy cooking very much. During the COVID pandemic, I struggled the most with focusing on my PhD and balancing the other roles that I have, which includes being a source of support for my family, both emotionally and financially. And because I was so far away from home, my family constantly worried about me, which was emotionally draining for all of us. At the beginning of the pandemic, I was anxious almost every day. I worried a lot about how I would continue sustaining myself. I worried a lot about how I would remain safe and the safety of my family. Like many people, I realized that in this situation, I have to decide that I will either sink or float. And I decided that I should put things in place that will help me to overcome and that will help me not to feel too anxious. So I started meditating more, I started exercising more, I started taking care of myself mentally. I started also spending time with my friends and called my family more often. I also reminded myself to be grateful for all that I have every day. I started hiking also as well, and also doing creative activities like painting. I also started breaking down the tasks that I have for my PhD work so that I don't feel too overwhelmed. I think what kept me going during this time was just doing the things or being surrounded by people who reminded me or who instilled a source of hope, even though everything else in the world is still unstable. To me, the word resilience means being able to continue taking up spaces and roles despite the many difficulties we face as women in our country. For me, as a Black woman, to do my PhD and continuing to exist has been a very challenging journey. I have to overcome many limitations that society has placed on me, as well as the limitations that I've placed on myself, such as like my background. I realized throughout my life that there were many things, whether it be physically, emotionally, and even the mental capacity of taking up different roles that I lacked within my life. And also I struggled with my mental health and the anxiety of taking care of everybody. But I think that the fact that we are still able to do all the things that we need to do, and we are still able to take care of everyone shows resilience. I do believe that women make stronger leaders. Most women wear many hats in their lives, which I believe contributes towards making them dynamic leaders. Many things can make a woman a stronger leader, but to list a few, women are empathetic, they are nurturing, they often take up multiple roles to accommodate everyone, they focus on teamwork, and they are good listeners. They can manage crisis well, and I believe that women have a high emotional intelligence. They are good at multitasking, and moreover, women are resilient. Considering everything that a woman has to face daily in the world, and the fact that women are still able to continue taking up their roles and continue taking care of everybody else, makes women strong leaders, which is why I think we need more women leaders in the world.